Hello, you're on Gadget Revolution, and today we're diving into a fascinating topic: world conspiracies and secrets. Let's get started. Throughout history, there have been countless mysteries and secrets that people have tried to hide from the general public. These events and ideas have fueled the rise of conspiracy theories, capturing the imagination of millions around the world. But as we explore these conspiracies, we have to ask, what is true and what is just a myth? Today, we'll discuss some of the most famous and controversial conspiracies that have made people question the world around them. From historical cover-ups to modern-day enigmas, these stories have made the world stop and think. Stay tuned, and let's explore what's fact and what's fiction in the realm of global conspiracies. Let us start. One of the most famous conspiracies is the theory that the 1969 moon landing was faked. Proponents of this theory claim that the U.S. government filmed the entire mission in a studio as part of a larger plot to gain a psychological edge during the Cold War and showcase their technological superiority over the Soviet Union. These conspiracy theorists point to various anomalies in the footage and photographs, raising questions about the authenticity of the landing. For instance, they claim that the shadows seen in the photos don't align properly, implying the use of artificial studio lighting. Others focus on strange reflections in astronauts' visors or the behavior of the American flag, which appears to wave in a vacuum, even though there is no air on the moon to cause such movement. These odd details continue to spark suspicion and debate, leading many people to believe the entire moon landing was an elaborate hoax. However, despite the widespread belief in this theory, many scientists, astronomers, and even former NASA personnel have thoroughly debunked these claims. Experts have explained that the shadows appear irregular due to the uneven surface of the moon and the multiple sources of light, including the reflection of sunlight from the lunar surface. Another global conspiracy theory is the belief that climate change is a fabrication orchestrated by politicians and scientists to control the world. Proponents of this theory argue that climate change is simply a natural process, one that has occurred throughout Earth's history, and that current concerns about rising temperatures and environmental shifts are exaggerated to manipulate public opinion and influence the global economy. According to these skeptics, the push for green energy, carbon taxes, and environmental regulations is less about saving the planet and more about consolidating political power and economic control over the masses. This theory often resonates with people who are distrustful of large international organizations like the United Nations or the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change (IPCC), as well as governments that advocate for strict environmental policies. They believe that the narrative of an impending climate disaster is being used to justify new regulations, restrict personal freedoms, and shift massive amounts of wealth toward green technologies, all under the guise of protecting the environment. For these conspiracy theorists, climate change policies are seen as part of a larger agenda of control, one that targets ordinary people while benefiting global elites. The New World Order (NWO) conspiracy theory has been around for a long time, with its roots stretching back to the early 20th century, though some claim its origins go even further. Proponents of this idea believe that the world is secretly ruled by powerful societies like the Illuminati, Freemasons, or other closed elite groups. According to these theories, these secretive organizations are working behind the scenes to orchestrate events and manipulate world leaders in order to establish a global government that would control all aspects of human life, politics, economics, culture, and even individual freedoms. Supporters of a New World Order theory argue that many global events, such as wars, economic crises, or the rise of global institutions, are part of a larger master plan to erode national sovereignty and gradually shift power to a single, overarching authority. World leaders, in their view, are merely puppets being manipulated by those truly in control, an elite cabal pulling the strings from the shadows. As technology continues to advance, so do the conspiracy theories surrounding mind control. Some individuals believe that governments and corporations are using cutting-edge technologies like 5G networks, microchips, and even the media itself to manipulate people's thoughts, behavior, and decisions. These theories often portray a world where every aspect of our lives is monitored and controlled by unseen forces, using technology to exert unprecedented levels of influence over the human mind. One of the most popular conspiracy theories in recent years involves the idea that vaccines are being used to implant microchips into people's bodies. Proponents claim that these chips are used to track our movements or even to control our actions. Despite there being absolutely no scientific evidence to support these claims, the idea has found a significant following, especially in the wake of the global COVID-19 pandemic. Some even argue that the 5G networks being rolled out worldwide could be used to influence the brain, either through the direct effects of the technology on human physiology or through its ability to influence behavior and thoughts in a more indirect way. Conspiracy theories will always be a part of our society, as we strive to find answers to complex and incomprehensible questions. Some of them are fantasies, while others are based on real events. But the main thing to remember is that not everything that seems secret to us is really hidden. It is important to analyze the facts and not give in to fear of the unknown.